Spark Show, where we got comedy, news, and two forgettable digs.
With Sparks.
You've got tiny wrists.
Pike.
Hates French toast and your children.
Greg. And you, the committee.
Yo, what up, fucker?
Subscribe now and become a committee member. Let's rock.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Normally we're on that screen, but this time we're on this screen. Woo! Some minor hiccuping there as my computer is now struggling with the software load of everything going on here on the show. But nonetheless, we're here. We're still rolling. I don't know if you can see this, Greg, in the background. Look at that. That's the new tower. That's my
Tower
new power.
of what?
This is my new computer that I'm going to be building this weekend.
Oh, shit.
This weekend
Nice,
is
dude.
it. Yeah. We got the
Wow.
power supply. We got the tower. I got everything else over there.
Pretty
Processor,
fucking
motherboard.
cool.
Yeah.
You gonna be playing World of Warcraft?
No. You know why? Because it is insane. The prices right now are... I've never seen anything like it for video cards. I can't even find a video card to buy one at 5 times the normal cost. Like the price gouging on video cards right now are stupid. Stupid.
Wow. Why is that? Because everybody's at home?
Yeah, there's like a combination of like 7 factors. They're not making them as fast because of the pandemic, so supplies are low. You got everyone at home. They're not going on vacation, so they're like, well, I might as well. If I'm playing video games, I'm going to go upgrade my computer, right? They're getting their stimulus check and dumping it in their computer. 3, cryptocurrency's going bananas right now, and that's how you mine crypto graphics cards. Yeah. And then 4, you got all these, it's like people are like flipping them almost. They're buying them as soon as they come out, and then they're taking them right to eBay, and they're selling for 5 times the price. So, because supply is so low. Unreal.
So what I wanted to do with PS5's fucking Best Buy.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening with PS5. It's like what's happening with graphics cards. Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just yank the graphics card I have out of my current computer and throw it in the new one, and deal with it for the time being until I can get a new one. So either way, new computer coming, very exciting. And Greg Salerno is on the show today. Oh, always exciting when Greg is here. Fist bump for 5 on Friday. Yeah.
I feel like I'm on a delay.
No, you're good. I think it was a little choppy at first, but now I think we're good to go.
Like 2 of my jerk-offs came late.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna write that down. 3 minutes in.
All right.
Look at this. No Pikey today. Pike went back up to North Dakota again for the 2nd week in a row. And
Why?
yeah, well, last week he was shooting a music video, and now he's going back up for a wedding. Greg, a wedding.
Not worth.
Not good, dude.
It.
No.
Might as well go to Sturgis or whatever.
Yeah. Oh boy. So
Gross.
there you have it. Yeah. So Greg is you're taking the place of 2 today here. Okay. So no Pike.
Nice.
Make sure you're following Greg on all social memedia. What's up? You're going to say something?
11 days until my 2nd shot.
Oh.
And then somebody's traveling the fucking world. 'Cause,
Are you really? Are you going to hit the high roads here once you get your 2nd vaccination shot?
anyone who's slid into my DMs from a different state, watch out, because I'm coming.
Greg is, in more ways than one. Exactly. Greg's
That's right.
in
Once I'm fully vaccinated, dude, I'm bringing these boys on the road.
Where are you going? Where's your first stop once you're fully vaccinated?
Well, I was looking at hotels all over the place. At first, I was thinking staycation, like here in Vegas.
Yeah.
And I was like, I fucking live here, man. I want to, get out of here and go do something. So
Yeah, you got to get
I was
out.
looking at other places. There's a bunch of deals going on, and there's like, and And then, but like, you know how I am about hotels. So I was like, dude, is it $39 because of the pandemic, or is it $39 because there's a fucking bed bug colony underneath the, the sheets or whatever? So I have to like find out. I'm looking for prices of hotels that used to be expensive, but they're now cheap. Not that used to be cheap or still cheap. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
So that way, Yeah. So if I'm going to get genital awards from some rando on my DMs, I at least don't want to have bed bugs too. So that's my thought process.
You know where you got to go? You got to head up. I feel like you're in the desert all the time. So you should go to like Yosemite. You should go out into the woods, like that kind of thing.
I was actually thinking about that because I also have like this telephoto lens now where I can take pictures of animals and shit. Like, and get the really good bokeh on them. Some fucking donkey bokeh or something, or buffalo bokeh.
Cool.
So I want to go out to like, Yellowstone maybe. But then the cabins there are like, well, this week we have a discount, $489. I'm like,
Right.
fuck, dude. How am I going to,
Yeah. Jesus
So I got one
Christ.
that's like cheap, but not like we're literally living in it.
I totally understand. I get that.
And I'll probably go.
Well,
So
I will always search hotels by the number of stars. That's it. If it's 4 stars and up, usually there's no bugs.
Yeah.
I've never had a problem with bugs because I always go 4 stars and up. That's worth the extra
yes,
cost.
I won't stay anywhere that's like even a 3 to me is gross. It's like, oh, why wasn't it a 4? Like, what did they find in there? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I get why it's not a 5 because it probably doesn't have a fucking lazy river or something,
Sure.
But like, if it's a 4, okay. But if you're a 3, bro, like, what happened in there that made it not a 4? Like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
you're not trying. You're not trying hard enough.
No, that's like you go to a fucking place and their restaurant has a B on the window. I'm like,
Right.
I don't know, man. Like, why couldn't you get an A? Like,
Yeah, I'm driving around neighborhoods here, like looking for rental properties and stuff. And
Yeah.
on the side of the school, it says 1-star award winner, and they're like bragging about it with a banner on the side. And I'm like, this is not what you brag about. You don't brag about
No,
1
not
star.
at all. No, you should be explaining the other 4 why they're missing, not the other way around. Like,
Yeah, the next time I drive by one where it says 1-star award winner, it's like hanging from the front door. I'm like, you gotta take that down, dude. That's
honestly.
yeah, you're just proud you got a star. I'm in the wrong neighborhood. I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, well, they mentioned our name. I guess
Yeah.
I wouldn't care either, though. I always said that, though. Like, if my name's on anything, I don't give a shit how it gets on TV. Like, I don't care. Jared from Subway can wear it to crawl. I care. Just have that Greg Salerno on your fucking shirt. It doesn't matter to me. But whatever.
You're the only guy approaching Jared from Subway with sponsorship ads deals right now.
Yeah, it's either boxers, soccer streakers, or Jared from Subway. Those are the only 3 people I can afford to advertise on.
Ah, that's incredible. That's incredible. Well, welcome to 5 on Friday. If you don't know, 5 on Friday is where we get 5 questions from you, the committee. You send them in, and then normally Pike is here. We bring in Greg Salerno on Fridays. He's just a gem of a human being, as you have already witnessed. And we answer 5 of your questions, okay? So if you ever have a question, shoot it in here. It's at Sparks Radio on all social media. If you want to DM me, we got a bunch of DMs today, Greg. I decided to go to the DMs.
Nice.
Yeah.
All about the sliding.
I never get slid any DMs. These are the questions we've got. And
People are shocked when I tell them that, but I'm not lying, am I? That I used to get DMs like all the fucking time.
Greg Salerno. Never in my life have I ever met a person that gets more
I'm
DMs
telling you,
than Greg.
dude. I had to have somebody tried to tell me yesterday. You don't get nothing. You get rejected all the time. I was like, bro, look, man. I
Dude.
know I get what I look like. I have mirrors. I'm just saying, for whatever fucking reason, my DMs are usually pretty full. I don't know.
Yes.
I'm just telling you.
Very full.
Just telling you.
I've witnessed while he's on air and the DMs are just coming in and the phone is vibrating. What is happening over there? Bro, they're hitting me up. I can't help it, man. They're just sliding in.
Now, sometimes I slide too. Don't get me wrong. But I'm just saying. Even
Right.
if I didn't.
Yeah, I don't know why I don't get any DMs. So I'm like, nah, graphics cards are too expensive. I don't understand. These crypto
Also,
miners.
every picture of you is you and your wife and kids, though. Mine is like myself in a desert with a dog. They're like, oh, this guy's lonely as fuck.
Yeah,
So my
yeah.
God.
Giving the bedroom eyes to the camera. Everyone's like, all right.
Yeah.
I know what he's putting
Yeah.
out, and I'm picking up on it.
Mhm.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, we got 5 questions here. Before we jump into the 5 questions, we
I
are.
just trimmed my mustache. I have like a cube in my mouth. Sorry.
Oh.
Gross.
Is that what you did to get ready for the show? You're like, I'm going to be on
Yeah,
camera.
it
I
was
better
like-
trim my mustache.
You know when it grows? Well, I don't know if you can grow a mustache, but when it does grow in, like I barely can too. I'm not making fun
Excuse
of you.
me.
When it does grow in, it like covers my whole like starts to go over my lips, you know, and I don't
The
like that. So I have
walrus.
to like go line it up a little bit, you know, like
Yeah.
And then one of them must have fell into my mouth. But
I know exactly.
it's like eating a girl out in the 90s
Oh, yes. Yeah.
before it got popular to bikini wax or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
You know what it reminds me of? You remember when you used to eat jelly beans and you get like a little piece of green grass in there, the fake grass from the jelly bean container, like in your mouth a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely.
You're always like pulling that little piece of grass.
Ryan is here. Ryan's watching from Canada. He says, hey, guys, Sparks, tell Pike he's getting off lucky with eating mayo. Greg had to, yeah, that's all right. Okay. Greg had to get swarmed by bees. Hilarious. All right. So, yeah. I did hear about that. Greg had to go get attacked by
I should
bees.
send you the video.
Yeah.
Can I send you the video? I don't know how to do that though. Will I just text it to you or email it to you?
You'll
or
have to
something?
text it to me, and then I'll have to upload it to the drive, then download it from the drive, then upload it into the software. While you're doing that, it's not a big deal. Text it to me, and I'll handle it. But yes, Pike, his punishment for losing our song competition, Greg, is that he has to eat an entire jar of mayonnaise during an
pretty bad.
episode. That's
You wouldn't want to do that, dude.
disgusting.
Yeah, is it real mayo or is it that bullshit other stuff?
I go, what do you want,
Like-
mayo or Miracle Whip? And he goes, mayo. I don't want Miracle Whip. I think Miracle Whip would be a bigger punishment.
Yeah, that doesn't. I don't know, man. Whatever.
So yeah, mayonnaise, a jar of mayonnaise. He's eating it next Thursday on the show. That's what's
Nice.
going down. Yeah, and
That's awful.
I can't wait. I did hear about Greg getting attacked by a bunch of bees, which is just so funny. So funny. Look
You
at
know,
this-
it's funny, man. Because of this place. Sorry to, I know I'm prolonging this bullshit, but I go out there, right, and this idiot, right wing Ben, who Sparks has known for a long time as well.
Well aware.
He tells me to come out there. I get there, and he goes, well, first of all, he's like, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that.
Don't
if you
kill
do
my
this, they'll
bees,
attack.
bro.
Don't, if you swat at them, they'll attack you, right? So I get there, and he's like, you didn't wear black, did you? I'm like, what the fuck? You didn't say not to wear black. He's like, oh, no. Well, I guess we better go do it. I'm like, what do you mean go do it? What happened? What do you mean? What's wrong with black? So apparently they see that as a threat. I'm like, oh, fucking great, dude.
You're
Punch
only
you in
just genetically predispositioned to
punch you in your
swat it. Yeah.
your bee fucking face. Yeah.
All right.
Exactly.
Let me go to the drive here. I'll load it up.
Anyway.
Look, real quick, before we jump in, I know I've said that 9 times now, but if you want
Yeah, it's
free
my
money, I'm giving out free money, and I'm doing Instagram. I'm giving out Instagram. It's quite next $100 winner will be announced on what is it, Wednesday. Next $100 there. We'll be able to see it. Let's watch it here after the first question. Let's get to the first question.
Oh, yeah. If you don't have to, bro, just get it.
No, it's all good. Yeah, you kidding me? I can't wait to play it. Here we go. It's Greg getting attacked by bees. First question: what do I do if I don't get into art school? What do I do if I don't get accepted into art school? ahead.
Be able to pay your rent. Every art student I know is poor, has no house, and lives in a loft with 12 other artists.
You know what? I don't have any specifics on this. I didn't follow up with them. What do I do if I don't get accepted in art school? I know a bunch of artists as well, and they all went to art school. I know one that has a job and is happy. The other one, they're artists, but I think one is a teacher. They all have day jobs. Essentially is what it is.
Yeah, of course.
And they have
it's like every
a ton of student
comic.
debt, and yeah, except for comics don't have a student debt. They just go, oh yeah, we shouldn't go
That's
to school.
true.
We should just go.
Comics just have debt. They don't have
Yeah.
anything else. They just have debt. I got a buddy who does art, and he used to sell these ones online, and he'd like paint like exactly like a Picasso, so it looks like he's a really talented artist. But then he'd put on there may or may not be Picasso, so then people would pay like super extra money just with the chance that it would be one or whatever, but it never is one. So I don't even know if that's legal, but it was super funny.
Well, he said it may or may not be.
May or may not be. Yeah.
So brilliant. Yeah, I don't know, man. Look, my cousin is an artist, and I think she went to college for it. You know what? I think she has her master's, and she teaches.
Wow.
At the university as well, and yeah, man, it's a grind. It's got to be one of those things you just love, you know. So look, if you don't get accepted in art school, and that deters you from becoming an artist, well, then you're not really an artist. An artist is the epitome of you're doing it for the love of whatever it is, your art. It's the opposite of a
honest answer, dude. I would get an Instagram and just put your fucking art on there, and somebody's gonna start buying it. That's what everybody else I know that did.
Exactly.
That's an artist.
Yeah, you got to.
And then you start selling them for whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know,
then,
I think a lot of artists.
Word gets around.
Well, I think it comes down to you got to find that line between capitalism and passion, because you got to pay for food and stuff. Like I remember my cousin, she's an amazing artist, and she does this. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like printmaking, where it's like a piece of wax or clay, and then she has these tools into it, ink, and puts the paper down, boom, and that's one layer. Then we'll carve more with a red, and you start building the colors on top. You go another layer, more carving, more intricate detail. Then you paint it with blue, and those red and blue colors now make purple, kind of a thing. You know what I mean? And it becomes this huge, elaborate array. And then it's amazing. It's incredible. Oriented. Somebody that Omaha artists as well. They came and stayed, and I'm like, "What are you selling? Let's see what you got." And she had this other thing. She had a bunch of these. Just it said the word home, and it had like owls in it and shit. And she's like, "Yeah, I don't know. I make this because this is the number one selling thing." She's like, so it's like she knows going in. All right, this is my art. Yeah. This is something I made that I know is going to sell. And that's the capitalism line, you know, that you have to find.
Yeah, it's like I like doing comedy in front of smart crowds, but sometimes I don't get smart crowds, so I have to go to Lake Havasu and do comedy in front of toothless hicks that have no idea what the fuck they're talking about, but I get paid. So I'm happy to do it, and I do their dumb little hunting jokes or whatever the fuck they like, and then that's it.
And then you're off.
And I feel bad about myself, but I have money in the bank, so who cares?
Exactly. Yeah. So if you don't get an art school, get an Instagram, find something that sells that'll fuel your art, and just do it no matter what. All right. I think you'll be fine. Get out of art school with no debt. Let's get to question number 2, and then I got your B video, Craig. Question number 2. What would you rather have? Perfect night's sleep for the rest of your life, or free breakfast for the rest of your life?
Oh, mine's easy.
What do you got?
I'll take the sleep, bro. I don't really care about breakfast anyway. I don't even like breakfast food.
Really?
Yeah, plus I never sleep. I sleep like 3 minutes a night if you add it all together, I'm sure, from all the times I wake up. So a good night's sleep to me would be like, oh, man, I remember these. Yeah.
How much would you pay for a good night's sleep right now?
Well, less than my $2,800 deductible, so I guess... I don't know. I've been looking into these mouth guards, though. I haven't ordered it yet just because I don't have the extra money, but they're only like $100. And you can order them, and it has like a mold to your teeth, and it brings your jaw forward a little bit so your fat tongue doesn't like collapse. That like the bee that I didn't really hit it. Like I swatted at it, and it stung me, and it kind of flew away. I thought they died after they stung you, but he just like flew off. Like it was no big fucking deal.
I think bumblebees do, not necessarily honeybees.
Oh, okay. Well, then I didn't harm any bees, so go fuck yourself, people.
Yeah. What a like real shitty evolutionary device from the bumblebee. Like I got one bullet and then I die. It's like what?
Yeah, I know. Dude, the drones just fuck the queen and then they die. They don't even do anything. They don't have stingers or nothing.
Is that right?
Yeah, and then the queen, he showed me the queen, man. Nightmare fuel. I don't like that at all. Not a fan.
Oh, damn. I'm sorry to hear that. That's terrifying. Oh, yeah. I can't believe you did that. We have Stefano says, anyway, saludos from Costa Rica. He's in Costa Rica.
Oh, wow.
So there you
I heard
go.
they have nice boobies and blow down there. I've heard both of those things.
The sun, the sand, the beach. Oh, nice.
Well, the top two were the other ones I said, but
yeah, sure. Makes sense. All right, here we go. Let's go to question number 3. We're on question number 3, right? Yeah. I'm choosing breakfast. You're choosing sleep. Here we go. Next one. Would you live in North Korea for 3 years if I paid you $1 million?
am I allowed to be there? Like, are they gonna like kick? Do I have to just like get dropped off there and find a house, or do they know I'm gonna be there?
I think it's just like your situation. Let's take it as this: your situation as an American right now. You just go and you live there for 3 years, but you're gonna get $1 million.
Like Kim Jong says, it's cool that I live there.
Yeah, you applied for a visa and they said, yeah, you got a 3-year visa, and you just go, all right, looks like I'm gonna go live.
Saying I don't want like Otto Wambler feet or whatever. I want to
No.
fucking live there and not have them,
Well,
okay.
he was welcome into the country. It's not like he snuck in, but he tried stealing.
Yeah,
that
well, I'm not
poster.
going to be stealing signs or whatever the hell they said he did though when I'm there. I'm going to be keeping a low profile, doing my little farming and just kicking it, man, by myself. Yeah, absolutely, I would.
You
No
would?
question.
You would live there for
Are you fucking
3
kidding
years?
me? For $1 million, bro? Fuck yeah. That would take me like 70 years to save that up, man. Hell yeah, I'm going to go there.
So you would live in North Korea for 3 years for $1 million?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I would.
Tapeworms and all.
Yeah, dude, there's so much horrific things happening in that country, and 3 years is a long time. Like, I would rather,
Yeah, but you could.
I'd rather be in prison for 3 years than North Korea.
No, you could watch your own little patch of grass. You can find your own little patch of grass somewhere and just keep it to yourself, and nobody ever come bother you.
How? Every land is determined from the government. You're assuming that
Well,
you
I
can
know,
just
but you
buy
said I was
from it.
allowed to be there.
Yeah,
So
but what if
whatever they give me, I stay in that, and then
So
when the guard
you
comes
just-
around, I'm like, hey, you're so tall and handsome, or whatever the fuck you tell him. I don't know. And do my plowing in the daytime.
do you think? I don't think you can handle it. I don't think you can handle it.
I'm not saying fun that I can handle it. All I'm saying is that's what I'd be doing. It would suck really bad, but in my head, I'm making $330,000 this year to do this. Fuck yeah,
I don't know, man. I don't think I could do it. Gilbert's here. He says, yeah, I'll do it. I'll hit up Dennis Rodman first.
There you go. You'll have it in.
Dennis Rodman's royalty, bro. I mean, Dennis Rodman, he doesn't care about you. He's hanging out with the,
Dude, whatever.
the supreme leader.
I'll tell Kim Jong-un I'm David Wells or something. Who gives a fuck? He'll think I'm famous and be like, yeah, I threw a perfect game for the Yankees once. Go fuck yourself. That was my little hut. That's it. 3 years.
I don't think so. Dude, you would hate the food. You would absolutely hate all
course I
the
would.
bugs, the bed bugs, the
Yes,
diseases,
of
all
course.
that. Zero medical attention.
Yes.
No fluoride.
Yes,
like your
Yes.
teeth
$1 million.
are
$1 million.
Nope. I'm telling you, I'm not in. I would not live in North Korea for $1 million for 3 years. I mean, a year maybe, but by year 2, I'd look like Tom Hanks in Castaway. There's no doubt. I'd be like super malnourished. I'd be like, I'd have what is that? Not scurvy. What are those little bugs that you get?
Tapeworms.
Yeah, tapeworms. Just disgusting.
Which is a bonus for me. $1 million and a diet. I'm in. Let's go. I'll come out of there skinny Greg, looking all handsome with $1 million in my pocket, dude.
Oh my
Ready to
god.
go.
Oh my god. I don't think so. No internet? No TV? They don't have that. They don't have any of that stuff. That's what I was saying. All right, let's just move on. North Korea on Sparks' side on this one. Whoa! There you have it.
What were you doing in North Korea, dude?
Yeah, Stefano, what'd you do in North Korea? He's from Switzerland,
That's
so he's
crazy.
got, he's got like the best passport in the world. Everybody likes Switzerland.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. Fuck yeah.
Wow. I don't know, man.
Big fan.
Yeah, I'll try making my $1 million the old-fashioned way, not starving for 3 years in North Korea. Awful.
I mean, David Blaine did it. Whatever.
All right, here we go. Question number 4. Who would you banish from the earth if you could? One person. Who would you banish from the earth if you could? Who's your mortal enemy, Greg? I would imagine that's it.
I don't know. Well, I mean, it's too easy to say like Trump or somebody, you know. So I'm gonna try to pick somebody else. Elon Musk is pretty high on my list, but I don't think that would be the one person.
Really?
I do hate him though.
You do?
Yeah, not a fan. First of all,
Stefano says he went to North Korea for vacation. Crying, laughing face.
all right, fun.
All right. Good to know. Why do you hate Elon Musk? I mean, don't get me wrong. He has done as much good as bad. I mean, he's the
First of all,
dumbest.
the shit he says
smart
is
person.
ridiculous. He's dumb as fuck. Yeah, exactly. He's an idiot. But
He's really smart.
It's
but he's also an idiot.
Yeah, it's certain things.
It's hard.
It's mostly just bitterness from his fucking stock splitting 5 ways after I sold it. That's basically why I hate him so much.
Okay, so this is it. You hate Elon Musk because you decided to sell. All right, I got it.
I didn't decide. I had to, man. And all of a sudden, I could have had so much more, but whatever. Yeah, I was kind of bitter. Man, I don't know. One of these idiots, like, just anybody who fucking just tells dumb, stupid shit on the radio, like, you know,
the Alex Jones,
like a Joe Rogan type of guy, but he's not bad enough to where I would like expel him from Earth. But you know, these people that are like pseudo intellectual morons, maybe like a Ben Shapiro or something. Anybody who says dumb things and horrible, dangerous things that has no idea what they're talking about, conspiracy theories, shit like that. The conspiracy theorists, I just put them all in a big bubble and incinerate them or something.
Yeah, sure. So you'd banish them from the earth, conspiracy theorists.
Yes.
There's a show on AM radio. It's called Coast to Coast. It's a big national show. It's been around for a very long time. And it was like the original conspiracy theory, you know. So tell me a time you saw Bigfoot. And these, you know, he doesn't make fun of them. It's all real. And it was like a fun show to listen to because it's on late at night and the whole thing. And then it became like...
I listened to those on the road, like an I-40 or whatever at middle of the night, you know, and shit like that. Yeah.
Exactly. It's like perfect, like, you know, truckers are listening as they're going through. And you're like, all right, this
as
is
they're
good.
boxing me off the highway, I can listen to that shit.
Yeah, exactly. And I think it's whatever I'm sending out to YouTube. So I don't know what's going on with the stream.
I'm supposed to have that motherfucking gigablast, so it better be.
No, you're good. Yeah. And we increased our speeds here at the house. So I think we have like a gigablast type speed as well. So I don't know what's going on.
Fuck yeah.
Who knows? We're trying our best. But one person would I banish from the earth? I would go with one person I would banish from the earth if I could. Who's can't just be the person or anybody who's like ruined my life, but it's got to be somebody who continually impacts people's lives for the negative. Who would that be? Boy, it would have to be like one of these people that continually try to stop progress. And it just drives me insane. Like, as everyone's trying to advance society, science, just our species, they're trying to advance our species. Everyone's like, but you can't, because we always do it this way. And I hate those people. It drives me nuts. It's like, yeah, I understand that they used to do it that way. It's like people who, I I don't know. I don't even know what Common Core math is, but the fact that everyone is against it and they're now teaching kids this, I'm like, I'm all for Common Core math. I'm all for it. I'm like, if they found out that this is a better way to teach math, then why wouldn't you go with it? It's like I just think, were people the same way when they try to get rid of the abacus? We're like, but no, this is how we counted for 1,000 years. I'm going to stay with the abacus forever. You trying to use a calculator? What is that?
Dude, I was just gonna say, they'd think you were a sorcerer if you showed them a calculator. They'd probably kill you.
Yeah, exactly. It's just anybody who halts progression. I despise those people for the sake of.
They put Galileo in jail.
Right.
They did.
They did. That's right.
I know.
I think I remember like he like was it Galileo or was it someone else? I can't remember, but somebody discovered, it was probably Galileo, who said that the Earth, it was not an Earth-centric solar system or whatever, right? And that we will go around the sun. Right. That's what I'm saying. And I don't know if it was
were like, fuck you, heathen, and put him in a prison underneath the ground and shit.
Right. But I also read that like he found that out like 20 years before he became public about it.
Oh yeah.
Like he was quiet. He's like,
right. Yeah. I know. He came out like he came out like Ellen, like way late in his career. He was afraid of the backlash.
Yeah. Those that really, oh man, that's what's gonna happen when we find life on another planet here soon.
Mm-hmm.
Think of the conspiracy theories then. Yeah.
I don't know.
I bet in our solar system there's microbial life.
I'm starting to think not. I wish there was, and I hope there is, but I'm starting to think not.
I think there is. I think life is special and it's rare, but it's not as rare as we assume. Like I think there is probably right. Isn't there like what's that? Is it Europa? Is that the moon off Jupiter that they think could have life?
Yeah, there's supposedly oceans underneath there that could have like fucking water dragons and shit in it or something.
Yeah, dude. I'm in. As long as there's bacteria, I'm considering it. That's the extraterrestrial.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think, well, I mean, and the more stuff they find, you're probably right, because the more stuff they find on Earth that was living in places they thought couldn't live, like these heat vents that are like 900 degrees, these volcanic heat vents underneath the ground, there's like shit living down there.
Yeah.
You know, or down in the ocean, I mean. Those floor vents. I mean, you wouldn't think that's like some of those things are as hot as Venus. I mean, how the fuck would you think that stuff would live there?
Exactly. So. Yeah, that's a great point. Exactly. And they're like in Yellowstone, did they find some bacteria living in sulfuric acid or something? So like a pool of just it's like, it's awesome. I love this. Stefano and Gilbert both say Copernicus. So there you go. That's the guy who I was thinking of about how he discovered something and kept silent for like 30 years and didn't want to say. I don't want to say it, man.
He's like, fuck that, dude.
Yeah. Exactly. Big Joe is here. He says, this reminds me of the good old days on the unnamed station. You go. All right. Let's keep it rolling here. We're on question number 5. Question number 5 is, what's the most trouble you got in high school? I got this question multiple times. What's the question? What's the trouble you got in high school? And I think Donna might have asked this a couple weeks ago, but I also got this sent in via DMs. Well, tell me about your high school.
Something happened.
What happened?
We used to ditch, and he'd be walking around the school jail, so it was kind of like, you know,
that escalated quite quickly. It went from erasing Scantrons to I was mostly in jail a lot.
I remember getting called into the principal's office, and the guy was like, showed me an article, and it had my name in it. And I was so excited they spelled my name right, because it said Graig in there, but it's like, Greg Salerno was arrested for, I pistol whipped some guys, and they made it sound like way worse than it was, though. It was like, aggravated battery with a handgun. I'm like, I could have been a rock, bro. I didn't shoot him. You know what I mean? I just like, I hit him with the thing, and he's like, I think you should get out. He's showing me like these brochures where we could take your fucking GD. He's like, this might be more your speed or whatever. I'm like, fuck you, dick. Like, And then like 2 days later, I punched the third baseman on the baseball team in the face, and they kicked me out anyway. So
They kicked you out of school for that?
yeah, they were like, "Oh, yeah, I don't think you should come back here anymore." Or maybe they suspended me, and I just never came back, or something. I don't remember. I was like, "Whatever, dude. Fuck it.
Unreal.
I got things to do. I got crimes to commit."
Yeah. Wow.
So
Yeah.
not good.
Well, one time I got
One time I was told not to leave the basement, but I had to pee, so I did it anyway.
I know. One time they were like, "Hey, what are the primary colors?" And I was like, "Stop confusing me." No, I in high school, the most I ever got in high school, like I say it all the time here, I was an idiot. Like until I got to college, that's when I don't know, something clicked, something changed. I was still probably an idiot, but I think I was pursuing stuff that I was actually interested in. So, and my high school was quite difficult. I think it was a little harder than a normal high school in terms of, how they grade and their teaching and all this kind of whatever.
Right.
But the most in high school, which is really comically hilarious, juxtaposed, I was in jail, pistol whipping people, and I fell asleep in study hall, and nobody woke me up. Nobody woke
Not
me
all
up.
the time.
They let me sleep. So I fell asleep in study hall. 45 minutes goes by. The bell rings. The study hall is. I woke up like drool all over my face. Like I was out. I went completely under. And I woke up and it was Coach Al who's running the study hall. I was like, "Coach Al, what period is it? What time of day? What time is it?" He's like, "Oh, it's it's 7th period." And I had study hall in like 4th period. And I was like, "Oh no!" And I just took off running. And I went to the class, and they were taking a test. And I'm like, "I fell asleep in study hall. No one woke me up." and I got detention for it. That was it. That was my biggest.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you get in trouble for getting the detention?
No, when I told my parents what happened, they laughed. Everyone laughed. Everybody was laughing at me because it was like the most innocent.
I was gonna say it's innocent enough. It's not like you did anything bad.
Yeah. No. Dude, it was so funny though, man, because the reason why I woke up is I fell asleep. It must have been really hot in there. I fell asleep and another kid fell asleep. And we were both like in the back of it must have been really hot in the back of the study hall. So we're both sleeping on their desks, right? And he drooled all over, like the book was open, like a textbook, they have those glossy pages.
Yeah.
Right? And he was sleeping on this textbook, and he was drooling all over this textbook. Well, we were both sleeping for like hours. And the only reason I woke up is because he woke up, and when he woke up, like someone dropped their book or something on the ground, and it scared him, and he went like, "Ugh!" Like that, woke up really fast, and the page had dried to the side of his face. And so when he woke up, He ripped like 4 pages out of the book.
It says on his forehead, it's like backwards. It's like, "It's the best of times. It was the worst of times." It's like all fucking backwards, like an ambulance.
Yeah, on the front bumper of an ambulance.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll never forget. He rips this page out. And I'm like, "What was that?" It scared me. And I just remember like waking up like, that's hilarious, like thinking that's hilarious. And then it slowly dawned on me that I was like 4 periods, later than I'm supposed to be. I'm like, I don't remember all these people being in the study hall. I don't remember this being a thing.
Right.
And yeah, dude, that was the funniest way I've woken up. That kid, and he had to pay for that book. He got fined. Those books are not cheap. Yeah, so funny. So that was it. So Greg, obviously the bad boy here. Yeah. I'm coming in a close second though, falling asleep in study hall.
It's true.
Unbelievable.
It's kind of related. The guy did fall asleep that I hit with the pistol, so I mean, it's kind of the same.
Yeah, but I wish I was like a brainiac kid or a bad boy or a jock or a you know,
you're just kind of there.
dude,
Yeah, know
I
what you
was
mean.
just there. Like, I was just like a warm piece of meat just floating through the hallways. I was like the ghost. If you know those kids in your school that you're like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's me. I'm that kid. I'm the forgotten kid.
I meet a lot of kids like that on Facebook now. They're like, "Hey, you remember me from this?" And I'm like, "Dude, I have no idea where I know these people from. Like, none. And they're like nice people and everything, but I don't remember. I have to fake it. Like, yeah. I have no idea.
Yeah. These are who's sliding in your DMs. These are also
yeah, just randos.
yeah, just random. Remember me? You're like, no, I don't know you.
Right.
Are you a
No, I
lady
don't.
interested in something? Then
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
get out of here. Yeah.
Let me check your profile picture. Yes, I do remember you.
All right. Well, if you want to slide into this guy's DMs, he is at Greg Salerno on all social media. Fist bump it. Exactly. GRAIG. He's a wonderful man. You can go follow him. He was stung by a bunch of bees, which is hilarious. If you want a chance to win $100 of my stimulus check, all you got to do is jump on over there at Sparks Radio on all social media, specifically Instagram. That's how you score yourself $100. Giving that out on Wednesday. Go there right now. Click on that picture, the Take My Money photo. Get yourself entered to win $100 cash. It's super easy. I said tag someone and describe them in an emoji. That's really it. And then you got to follow as well. So I really appreciate you guys for hanging out. We got Sin Vegas 702 is here. He says, hello, dudes. Hello, Sin Vegas. Thanks for being here.
What's up, dude?
Let's see. It says Gilbert's talking about the study hall. He says, must have been nice to have enough empty chairs in the room that no one disturbs you. Yeah, we were in the back. They always said you got to skip every other chair is how it was in study hall. And there you go. But hey, shout out to Stefano, who's watching in Costa Rica. Big Joe, Gilbert, Sin Vegas, Boot is here as well. You guys are all cool. Ryan in Canada, thank you so much for watching. We're international today, Greg, which is cool. Make sure.
Hell yeah! I was just watching Trailer Park Boys yesterday.
Oh, very cool.
There you go, Canada.
Very cool. Yeah. If you're here and you haven't hit subscribe, make sure you do that. Subscribe, youtube.com/Sparks Radio. That always helps. Give a thumbs up to the video, drop a comment, all that kind of stuff really helps out. And if you could, make sure you leave a rating review on Apple Podcasts. I love reading those. We don't get them too often, but I love the reviews that we get over there. That's it for the show. We will catch you on Monday next week. Pike eats a jar of mayonnaise here on the show, and we are out. Any last words, Greg?
That was fast.
Show's over, motherfuckers.